Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Bonnie with Lewis House on the Prairie. This week I'm going to show you my indoor water gardens. They're from Aerogarden. I'm not sponsored, but we really love them. So come see what we're growing this fall. Here is my small Aerogarden. This holds 6 pods, so it's in the harvest family. They don't sell this particular model anymore, but they do sell other 6-pod models that have a screen like this. I've had these planted for 23 days, and it tells you, you just have to originally set the time, and as long as you set that correctly, it counts every day and tells you add nutrients in 5 days. So every 14 days, I believe, I add some nutrients into this little hole here, and it will also tell you when your water is low. However, you'll get better results if you add water before it tells you. So here's your little fill to here line. Mine is actually not that full, so I need to add water today. And I picked up the pizza herbs kit is what it was called. So basil, which always does really well indoors, thyme, and the things that didn't sprout, which is shocking, is chives and oregano. So Aerogarden has 100% germination guarantee. So if it doesn't sprout in 21 days, you just send them an email with your details and what didn't sprout, and they send you out new ones. We started with this 6-pod harvest model, and we loved it so much, and we really had a lot of success growing in it, that as a family we decided we would invest in the bigger farm model of garden so that we could grow more things for a longer period of time inside our house. And our growing season here outside is really short, and we have really long winters, so this one worked really great. Let's come see it. This is my big Aerogarden. It is the 24XL farm model, so it's the biggest one they make. I have it propped up on a shelving unit that is approved for this much weight. So I'll show you a picture of the screen here. These lights, you can move them up and down with the growth of your plants. This holds the tallest plants of anything the Aerogarden makes. So I have some cherry tomatoes in here, I have some bell peppers coming on, and those will get really tall, and this will accommodate that. So I'll show you what we have planted in here. Each really cool. Of these buckets here holds up to 12 pods. So it's 24 total, and I have a combination of a few herbs, some bell peppers, some tomatoes, and salad mix. So I'm not quite sure if this one is going to sprout or not. This is a regular bell pepper. You keep these little caps on until they sprout. This is chives. Those are super good on baked potatoes. And they're very oniony, so you can chop them into things. Maybe if your family, you have kids that don't like onions, you can sometimes hide chives in there and they don't even know. This is dill. I love fresh dill in recipes. It doesn't make everything taste like a pickle like you would think. It actually just gives it really good flavor. Here's some more basil, because you gotta have pesto. And this is the poblano peppers. Now 3 plants actually sprouted, and this happens a lot. They put more than just one seed in here. You pick the strongest one and then you just snip off the other 2. So I'll probably go with this one here in front. It's a little bit taller, see? So there's that. Now I purchased for mine this optional, it's basically a fish tank bubbler. It just puts oxygen into this tank so that your algae doesn't grow near as fast. This is the little place where you would fill water and you'd put your nutrients in here. These gardens have a timer and it tells you when to add nutrients. Now once a month you do need to remember to empty all your water out of here, and you would use distilled water. I have some gallons down here. Once a month you would just do a total water change just to make sure that algae doesn't grow. Now these are our indoor salad greens. These are amazing. They're not bitter, they're very soft. This is our favorite thing to grow, is salad greens. This is actually a romaine that is just going crazy. We need to pick it. We'll pick it today now that I've shot this video, and these are just some of those mixed salad greens that don't have red seeded Simpson. This one's really tiny. I'm not sure why it's so stunted, but it's just a red lettuce. Now the salad sprouts up really quick, but it's also done growing pretty quick, and it will bolt and go to seed. So I put the salad in for my first layer, knowing that the peppers that I have, poblanos and bell peppers and cherry tomatoes, these take a lot longer to flower and put on fruit. So the salad will be out of the way, if you will, and it'll give lots of growing room to my tomatoes. I have a red cherry tomato here, and I have an orange cherry tomato here. So that is what we have so far. I have grown eggplant, and it just took over. It was crazy. And we really didn't actually enjoy the eggplant. It grew these little 2-inch purple and white striped eggplants, and the skin was super duper tough on them. So I didn't like the eggplant in the house. If I want eggplant, I'll go buy a purple one from the store. And I've also grown lots of cherry tomatoes, and they do absolutely wonderful. I will keep track of the cherry tomatoes with you, and I will show you how you pollinate them. So that is what we do in the fall and winter to boost our spirits when nothing's growing outside. I hope you enjoyed the tour of my indoor Aerogardens, and I will keep you guys posted on how everything is looking and what we grow as it goes. And stay tuned next week for another video about life on the prairies. Thanks!